Hello, DDI.
Let's talk about something different and new. I challenged myself on this one because the gentleman that bought this box has got himself like a Galaxy Saturn Turbo or the 2990 style base radio. And I thought to myself, you know, with the new advent of the EPD transformers, which we had to wait almost 2 months to get, 2.5 months to get, with this technology I brought online and brought to the CB radio world and started to bring mainstream, I thought I'd challenge myself in seeing absolutely how much technology we could stuff into such a small package. And this is a busy cabinet. There's a lot of little fun things that are going on in here, and this is part of the extension of me just wanting to start moving the radio world forward. This is going to be one of the last 12-volt based bass amplifiers I build, and we're going to start moving forward with this newfound company of mine, one of my favorite of all time things I've discovered so far, the EPD transformer, and the people at Electronic Product Design working hand in hand with me. We're going to start moving forward. We're going to start going away from the 12-volt setup, and we're going to move forward. We're going to go towards like 50 volt and 100 volt components, and we're going to see a radical shift in wattage output over input, and this is the first step towards that. This is a lot of neat stuff crammed into a very small space. This box runs on 220, and it is 4 2290s pushing 12 2879s at 16.5 volts. Stable, rock solid. It is unregulated. There's high and low settings on these transformers, so we could actually even run the voltage as high as 17 by design. But I have it on the low volt setting. This thing is designed to receive 150 watts worth of drive, and it's also in Class B, so that means that we can run it in sideband. Has its own idelically flat, polished bridge rectifiers and heatsink, which are all truly bolted down and truly mounted on the inside. They're not just screwed in with torque screws or, self-tappers. These new Sprague caps that we've got are the best that money can buy currently on the market, and that'll demonstrate themselves later on down the line. Everything is isolated through a solid state activated solenoid. It's auto sideband. It's also auto soft start. And I'm kind of struggling for the terminology on how I set this up. There's a little diagnostic board that's in here now that looks at the volts and waits for everything to come online before the voltage fully flops in hard to where you can flick it into operate. And when you go into a shutdown process, it checks for thermal temperature and a couple other things before it lets itself shut fully down. So we'll kick it on, and we'll demonstrate that here by just simply shutting it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the voltage starts to drop and taper off now that the board says, okay, we're going to actually shut down. The shutdown time for this box will always be 6 to 7 seconds because it checks and meters a couple different things. The cabinet is cross-ventilated and pressurized. It's also filtered. There's a screen in here. And the cabinet is also lockable. So not everybody and their brother can walk up and turn your stuff on. This has got internally a 200 amp continuous duty, 400 amp surge power supply. And let's just get right to it. It's super efficient. We're going to start out with a Galaxy 66V as always. We've got the 5-watt slug in reverse, 100-watt slug going forward. We've got it in PEP mode at the moment. Hello. Their standard 25 to 30 watts worth of input drive. Now we have to start out in small scale. It's my 1000 watt coaxial dynamics, which we're all very familiar with. We're in 1X PEP. Click it on, click it to operate, close door. Radio is set up with a 2-watt dead key today. Two-watt dead key gets you a 300-watt dead key on the output side. We're just going to skip right over the 2 and we're going to go down to 5. So actually, let's just go ahead and we'll pull that 1000-watt slug out of the way. Get it to focus. That's my Coaxial Dynamics 5K slug. Put that back in 1X. So there's no multiplier taking place here, and this is with about 28 watts worth of drive.
Hello, BBI. Hello, BBI.
It's 3,500 watts of peak power. $3,500 watts of peak power.
BBI, BBI.
Let's put a little bit more in it. Before I go in and hook the Magnum up to it, I did put the tin on it. So now this is a little sealed RF environment. And I wanted to show you something. We're back, still on the 5K slug, still in 1X. Hello, audio. I wanted to show you the input tune to this amp. Hello, audio. This Siltronics is in reverse, reading 5 watts in reverse.
Hello, BBI. Hello, BBI. Hello, BBI.
That's our input tune. I'm going to pull the cabinet lid back off, and I'm going to show you the voltage on the power supply real quick. Okay, so the cabinet lid's back off. I'm just sitting idling. The power supply floats at 22.25 volts. And with it keyed, it drops to about 18 and a quarter, 18 and a half.
Hello, BBI.
There's our 3,000 watts.
Hello, BBI.
As you can see, it never drops below about 17 volts. It's seen 16.9, 16.7. Out of them little guys. This thing is not in a lack for current, and it runs perfectly silent. There's no oscillation, no harmonics, no nothing at all. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull the voltmeter off. I'll put the Magnum in line. Put the tin on it. And we'll even fire up the spectrum analyzer. Be right back. 500 wide. It's 250 that way, 250 that way. We're back down on the 100-watt slug. And I have the Magnum hooked up. But even at that, I have it dialed back. Hello, audio. Hello. So we're seeing 80 watts worth of input watt drive into this bad boy. $5K slug once again. PEP 1X. Operate.
Hello, BBI. Hello, BBI. Hello, BBI. Hello, BBI. Hello, BBI. Hello,
It's an 800 watt dead key, swinging to 41 to 4200 PEP. Out of a 4x12 base station. Done deal. Proud of this. It took a long time. It took a lot of different companies, me working with a lot of different things to make it happen. I'm just trying to move us forward. I'm tired of the silver Lego boxes. I'm tired of doing things with 2879s. I'm bored. And I'm wanting more. I'm wanting to do more, and I'm wanting to take the radio forward. And trust me, I've been working on that, and what I'm going to roll out probably next month. Been working on this for almost a year. It's nothing new underneath the sun, but I'm the only one that's currently doing it. So, on that note, boys and girls, BBI, 4x12 base station, EPD, power supply, electronic product design is the bomb. Call Michelle. She can hook you up with all of your electronic transformer needs. Now it's off. Let's start moving forward, boys and girls. Bump, bump. BBI got down.